Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning, my dear students. This is your conversation teacher Samia Kareem, and I hope that you all are doing very well and enjoying your vacations too. So, as I mentioned, that I'm your conversation teacher, so the topic for today's class or the class is all about mannerism. As mannerism is mentioned over here, so today we have to talk about manners, okay? Now come towards the second slide, which is about manners. Having good manners, thinking about others before ourselves, letting people feel at ease, acting with kindness, and showing appreciation. So, here it means that mannerism is about your action of doing something. For example, you are doing something, so you are showing your behavior to someone. You are showing your attitude to someone. Okay? Mannerism is about your way of talking. For example, you are talking to someone, so it shows whether you are soft spoken or whether you are rude. So, mannerism is about your way of talking and your way of doing something, right? Now, come towards the next slide, which is about your manners at home. Now, listen carefully. Help your parents as much as you can. Do your best to please them. Be kind to your brothers and sisters. Do not be selfish. Share all the good things. So, here, this slide is all about your manners at home. For example, if you are given a task at home, so you should do it on time. For example, if the family needs your help, then you should definitely help them. Okay? If they are in need of your help, so you have to help them. This is your responsibility to help your family members and try to make them happy all the time. Right? Now come towards the next slide, which is about school manners. Okay, the next slide is all about your school manners. Be respectful to your teachers, help them as much as you can. Their work is very difficult. Observe and obey the school rules. Do not copy nor cheat in any way. Do not destroy the desks, nor write in the reading books. Never let an other be punished in mistake for yourself. This is cowardly and mean. So, here some school manners are given to you. So, here it means if your teacher gives you a homework or any kind of task, so you should have to do it on time. You have to follow the school rules. No need to write in the notebooks, right? If your teacher gives you any kind of order, so you have to obey your teacher, right? Very good. So, the next slide is about your table manners. It's all about your food. So, at home, when you are sitting down to eat something, or you are doing, or you are eating something, you should eat together. You should have to eat from your own plate. If there is something to eat, so do remember that this food is for everyone. It's not only for yourself. So you have to wait for your turn. Now look at to the slide. Always wash your hands and face before coming to the table. Do not put your knife to your mouth. Look after other people. Do not help yourself only. Do not be greedy. Do not speak or drink with food in your mouth. Turn your head away from the table and put your hand before your mouth when you sneeze or cough. Do not sit with your elbows on the table. So these are the table manners that if there is something to eat, you have to wait for the rest of the people of your home. And the other main important thing that if you are sitting for food and you are sneezing or coughing, so you have to put your hand in front of your mouth. You have to cover your mouth. So all these things comes into good manners, right? Now come towards the next slide, which is about helping others. Helping others. You have to help others, okay? It is also a part of good manners. Now, look at to the slide. Some pictures are given to help you. Now listen carefully, dear students. You have to help your mother or elder sister at home when she's cleaning the house or doing something else. For example, washing dishes, washing clothes. So you must have to help them. They need your help. Okay? Try to water the plants. It's also a kind of help that you are doing with your parents. Okay, it's also a kind of help. Good. When you play with your toys when you play with your toys, then keep them in the right place. For example, you have done with the playing, so after playing with such kind of toys, you have to put them back in the right place, for example in the cupboard or in the rack. Okay, you have to put them back in the right place. Okay, good. Now come towards the next slide, which is about your neighbors, dealing with neighbors. Good. Now you have to look after your neighbors as well. Okay, you need to take care of your neighbors. Always greet them and pay salam to them whenever you go to their house or see them somewhere else. Okay, it shows that you are a person of good manners. Whenever you see your neighbors, you have to greet them or you have to pay salam to them. And here is a poem about your neighbors. You must have to give it a glance. You must have to read this poem. Okay, students? Now come towards some important topic, which is bad behavior. So you must be a person of good behavior. Okay? No need to adopt bad behavior. You have to cut it down. Okay? Now look at this picture. Insulting behavior. Insulting behavior. If your parents are feeling, or if they are telling you, uh, okay, if your parents are telling you to do something, and if they are feeling your help, and they are telling you to do something and you are not doing it on the time, and you are not following the rules, or if you are not obeying their orders, so here it means that you are insulting them. And insulting someone or your parents is such a bad thing. It's a part of bad manners. So you have to cut it down. This habit is a bad habit. No need to adopt it. Okay? Now come towards the next point, which is shouting. Shouting at home all the time is such a bad thing, whether you are shouting at your family members or your friends. Shouting is such a bad thing. So try to avoid it. Okay. Next thing is teasing. If your siblings are playing with toys, let them play. Okay. If your siblings are playing with toys, let them play. If they are reading or doing their work, so let them complete their work. Okay? No need to snatch the toys from them. Let them play. Okay? They are your siblings. Okay? Very good. And the most important thing, say sorry. If you are done with um if you have done a wrong thing, so you have to accept it. Okay? You have to say sorry. Good. And make your habit to say please and thank you. If you need someone's help, so you have to say please help me. And when they do this thing with you, so after that you have to say thank you. Why? Because they are helping you. So in the response, you have to say thank you. So, dear students, try to make your habit, try to say sorry, try to say please, and try to say thank you. Okay, so I hope that you have learned a lot things from today's topic, mannerism. So, mannerism is all about your behavior or manners. So you have to adopt good manners. No need to adopt bad manners. Okay, so this was all about mannerism. So once again, I hope that you have learned a lot things. So good luck and stay blessed till the next class. See you soon. Allah Hafiz.